Hey, and welcome back for the design team project. So I'm going to get into covering these drawers now, and I'm just going to use my Raw Edge Grunge kit #1. This is available in my Etsy shop now, and let me just flip through, and I left them in there really grungy. If you saw that video, I do have a video where I flipped through all these. So I'm just going to quickly show you a few of them. And I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I had stuff taken away from me or something in a past life, because I really struggle to rip up originals. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to absolutely do it. I really want these on here with this. I think it's going to be pretty complimentary with some grunge in between. Oh, I think that's going to work beautifully. So there's just quite an array of different colors in here, and some will work and some won't, of course. So there's that kit. I just put a bunch of grunge kits in my shop, and they are pretty cool, if I do say so myself. So here's these. Now, I was going to paint the insides of all these, but my schedule just won't allow me to do that right now. So what I'm going to do is just do the tops, and then I may just put contact paper in. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to do this. So I'm going to start off. I wanted to start off with this green door, and part of it's going to get whacked inevitably. I really like this bottom part, so here's what I'm going to do. I just went ahead and cut all the white edges off of all of Robyn's kit so that I wouldn't have it to worry about. So I'm just going to flip that over gently and just mark it with my pencil. My idea here is to probably do the whole thing at once and then add collage pages to it. So I grabbed everything I needed except my trimmer. I'll be right back. Okay. And I'm treating this project like I do most projects. I'm working fast. I don't like to give myself too much time to worry, because then I just do, you know, I've said it. If I let myself, I'll take all day doing it. So I just don't let myself. Okay, so that's gonna fit nicely. Take another, just a sliver off of here. I'm excited to see this. When I bought it, I knew I was going to do something. I was going to mess with it. I just knew I was going to alter it because I didn't like the colors on a lot of them. Okay, that's just, I'm trying to take too small of a sliver. It'll be fine. I'll just glue it down. So now what I want to do is, I got my glue sheet. At least I thought I did. Here it is. So I'm going to do one with you, and then I'll probably just speed up the camera with a bunch of them. And I might not show a few of them because there's so many. So I want to show you my process though, and I'm definitely going to show you everything I do when it's all done. So you know me, I like to ink everything. I'm using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress ink. Really gets rid of that rough white edges. And this video is not going to be you watching me ink. Just so you know, you are safe. Okay, there's one. We'll just do that one to get it on here. So again, I'm always using my Mod Podge mat. I love this glue. It's my go-to glue. It's just what works for me, and I've used it for a really long time, and I don't see any reason to change. So I want to be pretty generous because this wood is going to suck up a lot of this glue, which is fine. Oh, and again, by the way, I printed all of her sheets, Robyn's printables, on cardstock again, just like I did the spirit sticks for last month, because I want them to be thicker and durable. I did not seal these. I got a comment back in one of my jelly print videos on how to seal printables. The gal was saying, and I am sorry I forgot the name. I meant to look it up too and forgot. But she said to just take some matte medium, a really thin layer of matte medium, and put it on your jelly plate, and then gently, gently lay down your inkjet printable on top of that, and it would seal it. And I bet that works beautifully. I am not sealing these ones because it's just for me and I'm really not worried about it. But if I were gonna sell this, then yes, these papers would need to be sealed. So there's that beautiful look that fast. And I like to keep my paper towel handy just to get really good adherence all the way through. So that quick. Okay, let's tear up an original. I really like this gray, but I'm not entirely sure it works. I kind of want to tone down those, so let's go for it. Here we go. All right. I didn't want to tear it where it tore there. That's okay though. Let's see what we got. I don't necessarily want it to be, I don't know what I want really. This is why I don't let myself think, because I will stand here all day. Oh, I like that. That's cool. So, same thing, guys. You just go through, and I love inked edges. I do. I love blacked edges. My stays on, I still haven't replaced it because everything's still closed. And sometimes I don't like to buy stuff online. I don't know why I'm that way, but on occasion I am. So put that right there. Plus, I can come in and ink and spatter, and I think I will definitely spatter these drawers when I get all the paper on, because I really like that look. So you just want to be generous with your glue. Having this little dish is really nice. It just works out really well for me. Pop that on there like that. There's something else that I'm gonna do to these drawers as well. I will show you real quick. Let's just go ahead and try it because I need to experiment anyway. So let's give it a shot. I have this. It's Recollections like gold flakes, and it's much bigger than glitter. And it's gorgeous, and I'm in love with it, and I want some bling on these drawers. So I hadn't thought about doing crackle paste on this, but I may add some of that. So let's just pop some glue on here. My best idea is to just pop a glob of glue like so, and then sprinkle some of this on here and just let it dry in the glue. Maybe I might pop a little more glue over top, but you don't really want to get glitter in your brush. So I'll have to get a sponge or something. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I'm afraid to tip it and get the loose pieces off right now because I don't want it to spill or anything. So I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to grab a sponge real quick. Okay, I get these at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to use this little wedge here. That way if I get glitter on it, it don't matter. And I just really want to gently, I want to really cover that. Kind of get it. Now this is matte, so this may take some of the sheen away from this glitter. Oh, there's a lot of it on my sponge. That kind of bums me out. This may take the sheen from it, but we'll see what happens. So you are going to lose some. This could become a hot mess really fast. Okay, I think I'll just let that be a tiny bit of waste. I don't like to waste anything, so let me see here. I wanted some more of it over here. Yeah, that came off pretty well. Well, let's just add some over here. I like a little bling on my stuff, especially if it looks, as long as it doesn't look, you know, neon or cheapy. I'm not trying to be insulting. But I like a little bit of nicely placed bling. Go ahead and pop a little bit more of this on here. So you can do a lot of stuff to your collage. You can add a lot of stuff. Also, there's one other thing that I meant to bring up and forgot, but at least I remembered in time. I have the little drawer pulls for each of these, so you want to keep in mind, let me close that real quick and top this off. You want to keep in mind, I just bagged them all up with the screws just like that so that it would be easy for me to keep it all together. And so you got to keep in mind where that's going to be when you go putting stuff like this on, or if you put a focal point element, you know, on your drawer, you want to make sure like this is really the focal point for me, is this green door right here. So you just want to make sure that your little handle is going to be good to go. It's going to go like so. Okay, so we'll let that one dry and move on to the next. And now I think I'll just play some music and do a few of these and probably speed it up so that you guys can watch, and then yeah, we'll just do that. I just wanted to show these really quick. I'm losing daylight, so I'll make it really fast. These came out really nice without blobbing a bunch of Mod Podge on the top. So the first one I did is this one here. And it's still drying even. There's still clumps of glue that are drying. So I'll let it sit and dry overnight. But you can really tell the difference here. This one I did not put glue on the top of that. And this one I did. This still looks really pretty. You can see it sparkling and shimmering everywhere. But it looks so much better to not do this. Now, when this is completely dry, I may go very thin and smooth over top because you don't lose your shimmer. And you want to seal this in. This is really rough. So you want to seal it in, but you don't, putting blobs on top of it, I just didn't really like how that is coming out. So there's a tip for you, and come back for part 2 and we'll finish the rest of them.